Welcome to Differential Equations under Foundation Mastery Method. In this lecture, we'll be paying attention to some known results and explore more. We know that the Laplace transform of cosine bt is known to be s over s squared plus b squared. Laplace transform of sine bt is b over s squared plus b squared, and Laplace transform of e to the at equals 1 over s minus a. Now we're going to take more with cosine bt. So we are taking cosine 3t, and then t is another multiple with it. So this one is very basic, like just take the Laplace transform of cosine 3t, which is s over s squared plus 9. Now since we have a t here, we take the first derivative with a negative sign. So we need to take the first derivative of s divided by s squared plus 9. So this derivative is just the quotient rule. If you apply quotient rule, your final answer will come out like s squared minus 9 over s squared plus 9 squared. We are going to the second example, t sine 3t. So Laplace transform of that. So first recall sine bt, so b is 3, and then we take the first derivative because we have a t there, negative d ds of 3 over s squared plus 9. And then again you can apply quotient rule or just chain rule because numerator function is constant, and then you will see that it is 6s over s squared plus 9 squared. So the next one, we have Laplace transform of e to the at, which is 1 over s minus a. Now we'll take another function with t times e to the 3t, and we'll take the Laplace transform. So Laplace transform of e to the 3t is 1 over s minus 3, and since we have a t there, we take another first derivative with a negative sign. And with the chain rule, again we get negative of negative 1 over s minus 3 squared. You understand this derivative. And after simplification, we get 1 over s minus 3 squared. Now we take one very complicated, like Laplace transform of e to the at sine bt. This result is also known, which is b over s minus a squared plus b squared. Now we will introduce another t in front of 8, and we replace the values of a and b with some constants. Let's look at that one. So we have Laplace transform of t times e to the 3t sine 5t. So in this case, we understand a is 3 and b is 5. So we plug the values for this and then take the derivative. So this derivative is again with chain rule, and then it will come out like 10 times s minus 3 over s minus 3 squared plus 5 squared squared. Thank you.